1972, I opened the stunt school mainly for stunt people to see how it would work. And then in 1974, I opened it to the public. Now it's 50 years later, and I probably put, I would say 25,000 students through the school. Is a unique type of occupation. Like I said, it's an illusion to show the audience something that is dangerous that maybe isn't dangerous. I had friends that were waiters and worked at 20th Century Fox and other movies, and I got a job as a fire dancer in Hollywood where these waiters worked. I was invited with them to go to the studios, and I said, sure, why not? So I went to the studios and looked around, and I saw actors, I saw extras, I saw stunt people. Didn't know what they were at the time, but asking the question, how much did this guy work? An extra would make $8.50 a day. Then I saw the guys falling off horses and stuff, and these guys were making $250 a day. And I said, well, geez, I was doing that in Korea for free. Why not get a job being a stuntman? Which I did. I found out that there was a man named Johnny Eppers and a man named Yakima Knut. So I found out where they lived and knocked on their doors. And I knocked on Mr. Eppers' door first and told him that I wanted to be a stuntman and learn how to ride a horse. He kind of laughed at me and said, if you really want to do that, be here in the morning at 6 o'clock. So at 6 o'clock the next morning, I was at his ranch. The next thing I knew, I was in the movies working with both of these men. They had taken me, Yakima had taken me to Europe to do Where Eagles Dare, which was with Clint Eastwood. From there on, I had a success of going from one movie to the next movie to the next movie. I had this idea of opening a stunt school. And I gave the idea to the Stunt Association and stunt guys, and kind of they laughed because the stunt business is a business of it's handed down from father to son to daughter and relatives. And they like to keep their secrets. They're all cowboys. So what I told them was, I'm not going to give you secrets, I'm just going to show them how it's done without killing yourself. I've been teaching it now for over 50 years, and we do have thousands and thousands of stunt schools opening, which shouldn't be. Half of the people don't know what the stunts are. Half of them don't have the time in the business. And I try to tell the people, if you got 20 years advance in it, then you're a good teacher. About 5 years ago, I decided to uh, have a kids class because the adults were acting kind of strange. They were with their computers, with their telephones, not listening and so forth. And so I thought, well, if I get kids from maybe 9 years old to 17 years old, I can really teach them. And that's what I did.
Met people from all over the world. Trace trained with people from all over the world. Um, and it's just an awesome place to be. Mr. K is awesome. Sandy's awesome.
And now I have other kids from Germany that are 9 years old and from different places of the world. And they do really, really good. The kids enjoy themselves, plus they're learning a trade of how to make an illusion for the motion picture business?
We do fly down we were flying down every about a month whenever the school was being held for the junior stump camp. And so we do fly in specifically for this schooling. And we found that I enjoyed, I think the rappelling as much is was her thing.
Mr. Kahana taught me a lot. He was teaching me how I can be safe in it. Like, he told me I have to know what I'm doing to get there in that point of time. So it's affected me a lot, actually, because it's gotten me a lot more people kind of look at you and they're like, wow, you can do that. You can amazingly actually do something that most kids can't even comprehend how to do it.
Good girl, legs straight. Good girl, step down, easy. That's it, good.
Lower yourself down, honey. Put a little bit of slack in that hand of yours. Right hand, open it up a little. It'll pull you down.
Good, push out, all the way down. Perfect, perfect.
Almost down. Spider-Man it.
Perfect, good girl.
So much better than the last one.
I am 13 years old and I have been doing stunts for 2 years. They called him the Tasmanian Devil when they first saw him. I've learned how to rappel face first, which is called an Aussie rappel. I've learned how to rappel like Spider-Man, which is an inversion. People have asked me, well, how do you feel about it? And I trust the Kahanas. It's all about safety. I wouldn't want him to be anywhere else. I've also learned how to do a header, suicide, and a backfall off of a 35-foot building. And at first, I didn't really want to do the high falls, but after I did them once, I didn't want to stop doing them.
Hello, my name is Antonio. I'm 20 years old. I actually found out about Kahana Stunt School through my doctor. She recommended it to me after hearing that I had taken an interest in stunt work. I've been here for almost a month and a half now, and I've been doing stunts for overall about 6 months, and I couldn't be happier about it. I found out that a lot of the stuff that I had actually learned elsewhere was wrong, and I love the fact that I've been learning safety and learning how to do things correctly. And Mr. Kahana is kind of like Mr. Miyagi, where he doesn't always explain exactly what he's teaching you, but it's always relevant.
Mr. Kahana has helped Jacob get over his fears. Do you want to talk?
Rappelling.
Look at the camera.
Rappelling is the first time I did it. I didn't really feel comfortable doing it. But before that, I took in so many times backing out of it because I couldn't trust myself to hold the rope where I was supposed to. And now I do trust myself because I have gotten over that fear.
Good boy.
Yay!
Good. You have to keep on learning like I'm learning. I'm 90 years old and still learning. So how much do you have to do? What I'm trying to tell the younger generation that are working out there, these stunts became. You look at the old people. You can see documentaries. Today you have all this technology. You can go on your cell phone. You can read all about it. Go back to Douglas Fairfax Jr., which was a stuntman. John Wayne, Burt Reynolds, all of those guys were stunt people. They did other things too. They were prop people and everything. But learn about them. They learned their trade just like you should learn your trade. It's a good trade. It'll keep you alive, and it'll keep somebody else alive. You won't hurt somebody else.
Good work on this